Here we go. Not gonna mess this up. Not gonna mess this up. Here we go. Ready? Hi.
Now that I have your attention, welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and more. I'm Chris, and that was Alley Cat on TikTok. She's a streamer who does some fun cosplays for Marvel, DC, and many others, so feel free to check her out if you're interested. But today we have some very interesting call casting news for Shazam 2 that raises a lot of questions about, one, particularly the future of DC and where they're headed, and two, what's going on with Aquaman. We'll break down this new cast call and, of course, theorize what I think it could mean moving forward for the DC Universe and for Shazam 2. Be sure to subscribe, guys. We have daily content going out covering all the major movie and television news, making theories, breaking down trailers, and of course, subscribe to this channel and to the Cosmic Wonder for your chance to win a Marvel Legends series Stormbreaker. Good luck to you guys, and thank you for being a part of the community. So here's the recent calling card for Shazam 2, looking for an extra, and then in parentheses, Jason Momoa. An extra for Jason Momoa, and they're calling them to go to Georgia, United States, where they're filming. And the casting call says, Shazam 2 casting call, built like Jason Momoa, muscular male casting. Casting male 6'2 to 6'4, open ethnicity. So they're looking for an extra to play a Jason Momoa-like character, but not exactly Jason Momoa, and they want him to be able to feature in the Shazam 2 movie. Now, what could this possibly mean? Well, for starters, my first instinct is, wow, Aquaman's going to be in Shazam 2. But first, we need to remember that Superman was technically in Shazam 1, but that only lasted a few seconds, and we didn't even get to see the face of Superman. So don't get too excited just yet. It's possible that they might be doing something similar in a post-credit scene or towards the end of the movie where they tease this character, and it's another character that Shazam is bringing to his friends to kind of flex who he is yet again. And they don't need Jason Momoa to go and do it because they're not even going to show his face to continue on the meme and make it a whole big funny deal. That's one of the big possibilities of what's going on here. But then you start thinking about the Flash movie that's coming out, how they'll be exploring the multiverse, how there's going to be an opening of different characters flooding the DC universe, how during the last DC Fandom, Jim Lee talked extensively about how there is a extending, never-ending chain of parallel universes where every character is done over in different ways, similarities, different characters, women, male, different races, and the possibilities are never-ending. Now it's very possible that Aquaman exists in a different universe and he looks almost exactly the same with some minor differences, but he's still Aquaman, and this could be what's happening here. That's the second instinct I have. The first one is, headless Aquaman, haha, funny joke, we did that with Superman, let's do it with Aquaman. The second one is they are exploring the multiverse, and this is something that is going to happen in the Flash movie. We know we're getting Michael Keaton's Batman and Ben Affleck's Batman, so why not start to see the extension of this in different movies? The one last other reserve and thought that I do have is I don't know that there's actually any proof that Shazam was in the DCEU timeline. Or if I reword it, maybe there's proof, but not actual hard evidence where it has ever actually been stated that Shazam lives in the same timeline as the Justice League that we know from the DCEU. Maybe that was implied, but never actually hard committed to, so they have the ability to kind of put him in a different universe, and they can have those universes collide once the multiverse is opened. So they're recasting Aquaman to continue up that whole idea that he's in a different realm, in a different multiverse. Now, I'll even admit that last one's a little bit of a stretch, but there is a possibility that that's what's happening, so when down the line they connect all of these different universes, Shazam's coming from a different one with a different Aquaman, opposed to being in the DCEU. Now, the reason they would do this is the DCEU was their original plan to have a collective universe and for it to be really exciting and to build off of itself, but as we are all aware as fans, it really hasn't worked out that way. It's kind of fallen to pieces, and that's why they're moving forward with this Flash movie to open up the multiverse to allow for a cleanup and a redo on the entire collective universe thing. So this could be a way that they're leaning into that by making Shazam from a different universe, not part of the DCEU, and bringing him over from the whole multiverse opening with the Flash. But that, like I said, huge reach, just a crazy theory. It's more likely that they're goofing around with this whole Aquaman thing, just like they did with Superman, or that maybe he is from a different multiverse, but he's been introduced from some other method, and that Shazam still exists in the normal DCEU universe. But all of that's to be decided when Shazam 2 does come out. Very interesting casting call for a lot of reasons. Primarily, the fact that Aquaman's going to be included in Shazam at all. And 2, why are we replacing Jason Momoa when we have Jason Momoa if we are using Aquaman? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thank you to everybody who watched to the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, or entertaining, be sure to subscribe and join us for our daily uploads as we're covering all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and more right here on Cosmic Culture.